Today we're here to review the agency's practice with respect to the licensing of nuclear power plant operators. And we'll be hearing both from NRC staff and from a variety of distinguished external guests. And having quality operators is essential to safe operations at nuclear power plants. And we think that's important that the process to select operators is rigorous to ensure that those entrusted with the safety of these plants meet high standards. Additionally, we'll also be discussing operators and their development for the new AP1000 plants with their digital control room. So that will be an interesting part of the discussion this morning. Coming from an academic background, I am very familiar with the concept of testing students for their comprehension, so I will be very interested in the discussion this morning, this issue, and I will turn it over to Bill.
Thank you, Chairman. There are no individuals that work at the nuclear power plants in this country that are more important than those that are at the controls and in the control rooms of the 104 operating reactors. It's for that reason that they receive special treatment and are the only individuals on site that receive a license from the NRC. I think that license reflects both the trust and the responsibility that the NRC, as the regulator, and in fact the American public, place on those individuals to do the right thing. And I think the issues discussed, and Brian in the earlier panel very clearly reflected how personally they feel that responsibility. We place such high importance on this program for that very same reason, that in the middle of the night when the event is likely to happen, that's the first line of defense. And we rely on it and place great importance on that. The program that we have, I believe, is thorough, it's proven, and it's constantly being improved. And some issues were raised this morning that we certainly are in the process of responding to, and this will never be a stagnant program. The events of 9/11 and the events at Fukushima have both caused plant changes, which have in fact then resulted in changes to plant training and plant operations. The briefing you'll hear from us today is the result of work from the Office of Nuclear Reactor Regulation, Office of New Reactor, and the regions. They all work very closely together on a continuous basis to put together the best program that we possibly can. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Honi.
Thanks, Bill. Good morning, Chairman, Commissioners. The NRC's operator licensing program is indeed a vital part of the agency's safety mission. We have a mature and reliable program in place. We will brief you this morning today on the staff's activities in that area that support existing and new reactors with headquarters and regional perspectives. In this overview, I'd like to provide you with some highlights about the staff that carry out the program. We have approximately 80 staff located in headquarters in the regions dedicated to the operator licensing. We have about 50 certified license examiners, about half of which have held either a senior reactor operator, SRO, or reactor operator license. In fact, my colleagues Mike and Jack here at the table were both formerly licensed SROs. Having staff that have had licensed control room operating experience adds valuable insights to the work we do in this area. The talent and skills of the operator licensing staff are also called upon to support other agency programs, such as reactive inspections like augmented inspection teams, and fire protection, emergency preparedness, and component design basis inspections within the reactor oversight process. Our staff is also called upon to support other important agency activities, such as responding to significant events like Fukushima, flooding at Fort Calhoun, and the Song steam generators. A very positive aspect is the high level of interaction among the regions, headquarters, and the technical training center. For example, our headquarters staff get out in the field. They participate on examinations that are administered by the regions, as well as other collaborative efforts, such as the development of the new knowledge and abilities catalogs for the AP1000 and advanced boiling water reactor designs. Our staff is also actively engaged with the industry, as you heard from the external panel this morning. We observe accreditation team visits conducted by the Institute of Nuclear Power Operations, as well as many nuclear accreditation board meetings held each year. We also support the various regional exam writer workshops and licensed operator focus group meetings that are held throughout the year as well. More broadly, we are working with the industry to strengthen on-site emergency response procedures and capabilities, and that's pursuant to the near-term task force recommendation number 8. And with that overview, I'd like to